Hello to my Scorpios. Happy new moon in Pisces. All right, Scorpios. Let's get right into your reading. So, happy new moon. Happy new moon. All right. Happy new moon to all of my Scorpios, all of my amazing Scorpios. Let's get right into it, Scorpios. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards, Scorpios. All right, so Scorpios, new moon energy and just in general is really about allowing your body to sync with the rhythms of the moon while you process the last cycle that we just came out of. We had a full moon, a full snow moon in Leo. We're not talking about any Leos that you know. Leo actually rules fifth house. You all rule eighth house, right? So this is where your inner child is coming out to play. But this is also a time for you to really journal because you're going to be getting a lot of downloads, daydreams, night dreams, just your psychic abilities increasing. And so this is a great time for you to go back to a time where you dreamed big, like really dream big and started really believing in your dreams, right? So you had an opportunity during the first full moon to go into hermit mode, right? To go into hermit mode and create something, whatever you were creating. You could have been starting writing a book, maybe writing songs, whatever you're creating, right? But then this full moon that we had in Leo was about you kind of sort of coming out, your confidence level is heightened, and but it also lets you know who you that you may have used your time wisely, but it also exposed some energies who did not use their time really wisely. It just really put them into some kind of a tailspin when you went into hermit mode. So let's get into your reading. Let's get right into your reading, okay? Let's get into your reading. Okay, Scorpio. So we want to add some more. We had add some more time onto the camera. So let's get into your reading. Let's get right into your reading, Scorpios. Happy new moon in Pisces. Okay, so you want to make sure you get some rest and allow your body to really sync with the rhythms of the moon. Okay, let's get into it, Scorpios. Let's get right into it. Hopefully, you all are having a good week so far. Having a great week so far. Let's see what your number is. Okay, quite a few cards jumped out of the deck here. Let's see what's going on. 433 600 and 994. Okay. All right. So honor goals, unconditional love, and angels oversee. So 994. So hermit, and then it's like when people go into hermit mode, what are they creating? So examine your current opportunities. It's time to redirect to make decisions that honor your goals rather than your short term gratification. The current opportunities uh, presented to you need careful examination. Consider at this moment how your current daily activities feed into your long term visions. Ask yourself now if they will help you or hold you back from your ultimate dreams and goals. And then 600. Family is everything. Not everyone who loves you is perfect, but the unconditional love that you give is. Your angels want you to focus on unconditional loving bonds of family. If family is something you don't have, they want you to create it. Excuse me. Who have you taken for granted that you can connect with today? Reach out to a family member or cherished friend on the phone, send them a card or pay them a visit, and then angels oversee. Ask for help. You may have been feeling lost as to which direction to go in life lately. Your angels acknowledge this and ask you to put your faith in them. Write down the decision you've been putting off, then ask your angels for divine guidance about how to proceed, um, and then draw another card while asking for insight into your next step. So, lots of messages here with these three cards that popped out. Lots of message with these three cards that popped out. Yeah, lots of messages here. Lots of messages here. So, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. let's get into your reading. So let's make sure we set the tone here, because I know that we had to add some more time here. Add some more time onto your reading. So let's just make it. Let's see. I start each day with a positive attitude, right? Start each day with a positive attitude. So yeah, family is definitely important here. And so again, you're honoring, what is this? The first one says honoring your goals. So unconditional love. So somebody is definitely feeling more unified here, and a spirit of forgiveness. Looking at your cards here, as far as family is concerned, and just how how people respond to you when you go into hermit mode. Like, what do people create when they go into hermit mode, right? Yep. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's get right into it. So yeah, so somebody may feel like they're blindsided by something. But if you've been tuned into your ancestors, you won't feel blindsided by something. Like if you've been really like tuned in and getting your downloads, you won't feel. But somebody is pregnant. Someone is preggers, right? So yeah, and you're thriving. So yeah, I don't feel like you'll be blindsided by some news. I don't feel like if you've been really excuse me, if you've been really tuned into your ancestors and getting your downloads and journaling like we've been talking about on the channel, I don't think that you're going to be, because you've been growing, your business and stuff is growing, but you know who it is. Here's the owl right here, this cute little owl right here. You have clarity of thought because you're high vibrational. You've been keeping your vibrations high. You know exactly who's pregnant. Like nothing is a shock to you because you know how to see things from a higher frequency. You've resolved something in your spirit. That's why somebody is thriving. You're not in survival mode. People thought that you were behind closed doors, possibly doing something to get pregnant. I'm talking to men and women. Scorpios, but actually you were behind closed doors thriving in hermit mode. Yeah, you had already moved on from some kind of disappointment or heartbreak or whatever, but something is not going to shock you as to who came together, excuse me, because they were the ones that were creating the most chaos and confusion. That's what, these are loved ones. They were creating the most chaos and confusion in other people's lives. So no, they were the ones that were using people as pawns to get into arguments with people and spreading rumors and stuff. And listen, that's a part of a form of spell work. Keep everybody distracted. Yeah. Keeping people, so, using people to speak negatively to people, to be disrespectful and all of that. So it's not going to be a shock to you who came together during these. They were bonding, trauma bonding. Is two vain and vengeful spirits who felt like everything came too easy for some people. So again, that's how they bonded. That's how they bonded. Yeah, so I see you learning how to be a little bit more conservative with your time. Looking at the cards here, see how you get more conservative with your time. But your motivation has changed, right? So you got off the bus of something a long time ago, and your motivation started to change for traveling and, traveling the world for somebody. And I definitely see that's what you're going to resume, traveling. Yeah, there's a tower. There's a tower. So the tower is, a lot of people are going to be shocked. A lot of people will be shocked who's coming out from, hermit mode pregnant. Because they want to, like I said, you know your worth and your value. That is why you being left out of something did not phase you. And this is what I've been talking about in my readings, is there's a lot of people who looked up to you and saw, hey, when something ends, your spiritual gifts, your creativity actually is increased. As long as you just cut stuff off, people were creating something behind your back, behind closed doors. So somebody's about to get a shock. But I don't think for you, because you're high vibration, I don't think it's going to be a shock. These are the same energies that were assassinating your character behind your back. And now that spell work has been sent back. Yep. Because your ancestors are not playing about your legacy. They're not playing about the legacy at all. The same energies that were talking about you behind your back, something backfired. Somebody's pregnant. Somebody felt some kind of way about your financial independence. And and you're a hard-working person, but the way some energies were spinning it, talking about you behind your back, no, yeah, creating nightmares, just doing the absolute most. But when people about talking about people who weren't talking to them and speaking to them, create nightmares in people's lives. And look, yeah, down to earth and relatable. This is how. Listen, this is what you and somebody have in common. That you're both down to earth and quite relatable, hardworking people. When you go into hermit mode, you just go into create, incredibly smart, all those things. And so yeah, you're finally moving on from something. Finally moving on from some lies that were told about you and other people behind your back, and what y'all do behind closed doors. Yep. Soulmate, member of your soul tribe. This is what you have in common with a loved one. When you and a loved one go into hermit mode, this right here, people feel like it's their way or the highway, and they bond on that in that hurt and on that particular frequency, and that's how karmic relationships are born. They bond on the low frequencies. Yeah, look, you said none of your business. That is none of your business. So yeah, your psychic gifts have definitely increased. Your psychic gifts have definitely increased. When you start hearing things through the air, source is saying instead for you, you kept wind of something, right? It could come through your downloads, your dreams, and people just jump to conclusions and just do all kinds of stuff, and you start catching wind of something. So it's like that's when Source wants you to pause. When you start catching wind of something, go out and get some fresh air. Just go take a drive, go take a walk, hug a tree, go to the lake, get some fresh air. You catching wind of something, right? Double tower. Yep, double tower. Double tower. Some people were obsessed with hurting you. Double tower. You found your star. And so finding your star, meaning that you found you're in your north node. Once you catch wind of something, sources say that's your time to pause, go get some fresh air, and say, okay, let me think. Let me go into prayer warrior mode, because I'm trying to figure out what is this rumblings I'm hearing in my ear, these downloads I'm getting. Not gossip from other people. What are my ancestors trying to tell me? Because you got a lot of them around you, right? And somebody, after all the sacrifices that you made, somebody was being sacrificed. Somebody was being sacrificed. Yep. Trying to keep people out of their life. Trying to keep people out of their business. Being sacrificed, child. So now you can justify keeping people out of your business, because that spell work was sent right back. Sent right back, child. Sent back. Yeah. Justice in your favor. You in somebody's favor. That's how you were able to find your north node, your purpose in life. It's just like there were some energies that wanted to be you so bad. They wanted to be you so bad. Talk negatively about you, said a lot of just negative stuff about you, but Source had to really air some stuff out. You know, everybody who talks about you behind your back, Scorpio, is not negative. Some people really speak highly of you behind your back. And but Source, that's why somebody is not going to feel, to some degree, I don't feel like somebody's going to be really shocked. Like, I feel like somebody's going to be like, oh, okay, I thought that they would have said something negative about me, but this one over here, like, wow, right? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you're learning how to just move on quietly from things, and just like not assume that everybody who talks about you behind your back is saying something negative. Some people that talk about you behind your back actually speak very highly of you. Actually, yeah. So yeah, you're not giving any more time to, energies who assume that when people are, left on the outside, that they have some disparaging comments to make about people, that they got negative stuff. Some people speak very highly of people. They don't want to be involved in stuff. So that may be something shocking or surprising, because everybody's not making negative comments and talking about people behind their backs. So Source is saying you're moving on from something, definitely moving on from something, and staying focused. It feels like you're not going back. Let me see. Is this okay? It feels like you're not going back to feeling like two people are responsible for some lies that were told about you. I feel like you're moving on from that, you know, where people were jumping to conclusions or whatever the case may be. I feel like somebody is not, you're starting to realize that some people were being bullied. Yeah, some people could have been bullied into, you know, saying or doing something. But yeah, a lot of things were being causing a distraction. So a lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. A lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. So let me see what else we got going on here. Let's go ahead and close this out. Let's go ahead and close this out. Yeah, let's go ahead and close this out. Yeah, so look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Source really wants you to aim higher. Like really, really wants you to aim higher. You have a lot of ancestors around you that really want you to reach for that north node. Like really reach for that north node. Go out there. Everything serves a purpose. Everything serves purpose. And the creator created everything on planet Earth for purpose. So say, yeah, it's going to benefit you and everybody. It's going to benefit the whole world when you operate in north node. So this is where when you start catching wind of something, don't believe everything you hear. Go immediately into prayer mode, right? 8, chanting, because something for you is gonna feel like you were blindsided, like, but in a good way. But another thing that you feel like blindsided by is like a surprise, like, wow, you can't believe. It's like overhearing a conversation from somebody that you thought would say something negative about you, but they say something kind about you, but then you hear another conversation and the energy that you thought would support you is saying something negative while they smiling in your face. So yeah. Individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully this has been helpful. Let's see if there's any last messages that source wants to get to you. But yeah, start each day with a positive attitude. Everybody that's talking about you behind your back is not making disparaging comments, but you'll be surprised at who would be. You know, a lot of things are being uncovered. A lot of things are being uncovered. Yeah, savings. Create savings for the future. Resources. A lot of your resources are coming through. You're using your mind power, having foresight and some things. Money tree here. And I feel like somebody's going to be taking a vacation and start focusing on your worth and your value and ending this, you know, low self-esteem or assuming that when people are not a part of something that they're, you know, saying negative stuff about people. So let's see what else we got going on here. So yeah. So let's see what else we got. Let's see what else. Let's see. The door is open. Fulfillment. Something has been fulfilled. Heart path. Do it your way. Inner strength. Yep. Stay true to yourselves. Embodiment. So now's the time to make your mark in the world. You decide what feels right to you. Embody your leadership power and create your world out of your deepest desires. And then soul awakening, and then rejuvenate yourselves and spark of life. So that's what I have for you. Take your time to get some rest this week. Let these downloads come. Make sure you got your journal ready to fill in your journal, Scorpios. You'd be surprised at how your gifts are being sharpened. Your spiritual gifts are being sharpened. So go for it. Just write. So create. So that's what I have for you. See you in the next video. Bye.